Yo, what's happening, man? It's your boy Papa Dope back with another video. And I'm going to start by saying this. Your whole life is a mother lie. Everything about it. Everything about your life is a lie. Paying taxes. That's bullshit. That's a lie. Why do you have to pay taxes? See, people that make 60, 70,000, maybe a little under, they don't understand when you get into that high tax bracket, you start to realize how full of shit America is. When you go from making 60,000, 70,000 a year, you're like, damn, now I'm starting to move up. Now I'm making 120, 125. I'm making 150,000 a year. Your life's starting to get a little better until you get hit with a $10,000 motherfucking tax. You got to pay 10,000 in taxes. What kind of shit is that? So it knocks you right back down. It's full of shit. You know why? Because these motherfuckers print money. Everything is about control. Eat 3 times a day. That's a fucking lie. You could get rid of any disease. All you gotta do is starve it out. Do a water fast, a 14-day water fast. And for people who feel like if you go hours without eating or you go a day without, you're gonna die, that's bullshit. That's programming. You got people that haven't eaten in 60 days. You have people they call breatharians that haven't eaten in years, just breathing techniques and water. It's all a lie. It's just that simple to crush the big pharma. But remember, they put shit in food that makes you hungry, right? It triggers things in your body, your biology to make you crave hunger. And it's like it's all a fucking lie. Religion is all a lie. I told y'all, Jesus turned water to wine, fed a whole village with bread, cured the blindness, did all these amazing things, but yet couldn't get off a cross with 3 nails. And all I'm telling you is this. Most people that read the Bible don't know how to read it. They don't know how to interpret it. That's all I'm saying. You believe what you want to believe at this point, man. If you can't see the world around you is crumbling and these people are using all these different tactics and you still to the point where you just haven't woken up, hey, man, I still love you. I still love you. But it's all a lie. Everything's a lie. You know what I'm saying? Education, PhDs are a big fucking lie. All scams because you're learning information and education based off a false system. It's all a lie. It's all for control. It's all a motherfucking lie, bro. You have a child, and they even moving forward with what I'm telling you, right? What they're talking about doing. They're basically making a law where you, as a parent, would only be considered like you like an incubator. All you're gonna do is carry a child, and when you birth that child will 100% belongs to the corporation, which it does today anyway. They just changing the word. They bringing laws in. See, laws are put in place to keep you in line. That's all laws are. Fake, all a lie. You are a guardian. You guard your child, which means that child is owned by someone else, the state or the government. All a lie. All this shit is a lie, bro. From education, religion, prison is not a correct. I don't know why they call it a correction facility because it does not correct shit. It's all a lie. Having a job, that's bullshit. Why the fuck we have to work to live? Do you understand what I just said? You have to work to live, to do something for free. You see this big strike going on with these nurses? Why do you think they're doing that? How in the fuck that CEOs of hospitals ain't done a motherfucking thing, make millions of dollars, and the people who's really in the field make peanuts? You don't think that they can cure people? You don't think that they can create more holistic facilities for like holistic doctors? Like, come on, people. We have all the power. That's why I hate when people get stuck on racism. You think because you from this country, that country, this man, nobody don't give a fuck. At the end of the day, it's us, and they've programmed us to not like each other. The World Cup just showed you what racism does, what hatred does. It just shows you. This shit is all a game. All a motherfucking game. And that's why I tell y'all, everything around you is just a big lie. They lie about everything, bro. Oh, wear shoes. Now we've been programmed to wear shoes because they know if we walk barefooted on the ground, we will be grounding. This is where you get the word ground when you're dealing with electricity. You have a ground wire, you have a power wire. So if you're grounding on the ground, because the globe is just one big magnetic field, big ball of energy, you can charge your organs. We don't supposed to sleep in a bed. We're supposed to sleep on the ground. And the only reason you're gonna say, "Oh hell no, that's crazy," because you've been programmed differently. Now, if you've been programmed to do the opposite of what God say do, imagine what all the other shit you've been programmed to do. You've been programmed to eat 3 times a day. You've been programmed to brush your teeth, to scrape all the enamel off your teeth, which you only get once in a lifetime. Now your teeth doesn't have no protection. Just to replace them with white teeth. You see how they take your ignorance and turn it to businesses? Because I told y'all, ignorance is the biggest, the most expensive thing in the world. So now they've, in the dentist industry, that's the biggest fucking scam of them all. Why you think when you go there, they want to, oh, we need to run these x-rays and woo, because they trying to tax your motherfucking insurance. Remember, money is fake. If they can get a doctor to go and lie to you, oh, no, you shouldn't have a natural birth. You should get a motherfucking cut. You should have a C-section. All of a sudden, can't now woman have a natural fucking birth? Every woman that you know has to be cut. What kind of shit is that? Don't you know that's $40,000 right there, or probably more. That's a nice vacation for that doctor, and he or she is going to do it because that's a part of the agenda. Hell yeah, man, we'll give you 30, 40,000 of this fake money, as long as you keep doing the things that's going to align with the most, with the government's agendas. Of course, they're going to pay you to do that shit. Remember, money is fake. It's just one big lie, bro. One big fucking lie. Oh, it's rainy. It's rainy. Yeah, because y'all got seeding companies. Cloud seeding companies. Man, go look them up. These bitches got companies that create clouds. And when the clouds get full, what happens? It turns that moisture, that water come right back down. This is how they weaponize weather to knock out cities. Louisiana, Hawaii, which they did with motherfucking LA. This is corruption at its finest, bro. And that's what I'm trying to explain to y'all. You have a group of people that want the world to go great and want to be around great people, just want to see our grandkids live. Then you got another group of people that's going to do everything in their power to make sure that shit don't happen. What do you say about these people? These people that created military and brainwashed these people. That these same people, from police, state troopers, sheriffs, all these motherfuckers will come to your house and snatch you out that bitch, even though they know in their heart you was just doing something for your family. I say this all the time because I want you to see the magnitude of stupidity, of ignorance in the name of a job. We see what happened in the Epstein's files. We seen what Donald Trump did. We see, bro, the cat is out the motherfucking bag. The veil is so strong over our faces till we cannot see what motherfucking Stevie Wonder can see. That's why I say now it's just when a person speak out their mouth on what they believe in, what they don't believe in, it purely shows what type of person you are, because you can't hide no more. You know what Donald Trump doing, what the government doing. You know what they're doing. So it says a lot about you as a person. So at the end of the day, bro, all I'm telling y'all, dog, this whole fucking life has been a lie. Our culture, these people script us of our culture, and we don't understand how and why. Let me give you an example. I say this all the time. Chinese people took over all the seafood places. If you go anywhere, all the Chinese done took over the seafood places, right? They know black people love seafood. You understand me? So through business, they changed our culture. I did not grow up eating seafood the way that they're eating it now, in a fucking bag. We talking about a bag full of number of seasoning, salt, seasoning, high blood pressure, all kind of shit. We did not grow up eating seafood like that. So I'm finna show y'all how one culture can change another culture through business. So now they have cooked seafood that we consume and sold it back to us, because we can't afford these restaurants. They're not gonna give us loans for this shit. Okay? Now they've changed the way we consume seafood. Right? That's equivalent to a black man going to China cooking Chinese food the way that he want to cook it and redistribute it to Chinese people, changing the way they originally ate a Chinese dish. So you don't look at it like that. That's power. And I'm gonna tell you something like this: if one culture want to sell another culture's dish or anything dealing with that culture, heritage, clothing, Anything that derives from that culture, motherfuckers, you should get permission from that culture to do that. You should get permission from that culture to say, hey, can we be allowed to take the dish that been in y'all culture for traditions and for years? Can we use it and make money off of it and sell it back to your own people? Yeah or no? And if you do, motherfucker, you should give them an incentive. You should pay them. See, y'all don't know what happened with Black Panther. I know somebody that's real close to that tribe and told me this before this shit even happened. That the things that they was talking about in that movie, the vibranium, and how they can go to the afterworld. You see how he went under that sand and he basically was dead. He went to the afterworld and was able to go talk to his dad. See, a lot of those sacred things was exposed through Hollywood, because that's all they do, steal. That's all they do, they steal. All those heroes that you think are heroes, those are African deities, man. Do your fucking research. You think they just really came up with this shit because they smart? No, the fuck they didn't. But anyway, the next Black Panther movie, they told him if y'all didn't go through the proper channels and do the proper things, something bad was gonna happen. Look what happened to the people that was in Black Panther. Chad Bowen died. The guy who the white guy that wrote, his so-called invented Spider-Man and all that, Black Panther, he died. Look at other things that happened to other cast members. The little sister on there, she just wanted to quit acting, period. There's a lot of shit that was around that shit, and that shit was spiritual and sacred. Go do your research. All I'm saying is this, bro. Your life is a lie. And they're going to continue to lie. Okay? If you run into some knowledge, research it. Use your common sense. But the powers that be, the motherfuckers on TV, they lying. The motherfuckers on the radio, they lying. The motherfuckers that they hold up so high, believe me, it's a reason why. These people aren't this big for nothing. They don't give a fuck about entertainment. Can we use you? Can we use your likeness so that they can continue to keep us in these days? Look, man, I got an interview to get to, man. If we're going to do a podcast, man, I love y'all, man. Put your comments on the bottom of this video. Share the video. Download it. Use it. I don't care, okay? It's all love with me. But yeah, man, just know that all this shit was just one big lie. And I just touched on a few things, bro. I'll probably do a part 2 to this. Never know. But it is what it is. But listen, man, I love y'all. Like I tell y'all all the time, in order for you to be found, you must first be lost. I'll get with y'all on the next one.